this video is just for you that probably you are thinking that your English sucks, that you're not able to talk in English. I want to say that you only have to open your mouth. You only have to do one thing, and it's that. You only have to open your mouth and just to start to speak English or your target language, any language that you want to speak. If you want to speak a language very fluently, you have really to talk. Talk on the camera, talk to your friend, talk to yourself. If you don't have anyone, if you don't know anyone, oh, a dog here. Nice. I come across a dog here, and just talk to someone or talk to yourself if you don't have nobody to talk. But this is just an excuse because it was my excuse when I um, I actually thought that I didn't have anyone to talk, but it wasn't true because there are plenty of communities, especially if you live nearby a city, uh, that are just international. There are plenty of international students throughout the cities, in every city, also in the smaller. There are a lot of international students, and you can actually talk with them. Trust me, is better than having a teacher and all those stuff. Probably, yes, a teacher is useful, but I definitely think that for me, for my personal experience, in my personal opinion, a teacher is not that useful, especially if he or her is not a native speaker. I'm saying that, but sure, if it's not a native speaker, it's not 100% certain that is not able to talk English. I'm able to talk English and I'm not a native speaker, it's my second language. But I definitely think it could be useful, but if you have just a personalized teacher, because yeah, there is a dog there, there is a lot messy, a lot of chaos, but we can have to adapt to those things. As I was saying, yes, there are probably hello baby, he's barking against me. Lovely, so lovely. And I was saying that yes, a personal teacher is right, but all the people ask me, oh, how how do you learn English? How have you learned English? Tell me how. And I would say that just by myself. I started by myself to learn English. This journey, I always started by myself. I started with TV shows, and I know that those are probably the same advice and the same suggestion that everyone gives to you. But this is just the truth. I mean, if you want to improve your English, you just have to do four stuff. The first is reading. Reading is essential because yes, sure. I mean, at school, they teach you how to, just the grammar rules, subject plus past perfect plus this plus that and all the stuff. Yeah, surely it's really useful. Oh my God, there is a camper here. I hope he. Oh. Have a nice journey, bro. And yeah, as I was saying, probably firstly you have to read a lot, because yes, it's useful to learn the rule itself, but the rule itself is not enough. At the beginning, is useful. Probably you have to start to make some sentences, some phrases like a baby, and yes, it's useful, but in long term, it is not. And so you have to be a bit natural, fluent when you talk English. And so you don't need the rule itself then. And what is more important, in order to repeat, the just the grammar, is reading. The reading is the best way also to improve your writing or you're typing. Anyway, nowadays we could say typing. I mean, who writes nowadays? I mean, we are not in 1950, and so just typing. I would say yes, read a lot of books. Secondly, if your English sucks, if you just if you're not able to talk, just speak. You have to speak. I mean, there is no other option. You just have to speak. Also, even if your English is not good, you have to speak. And yeah, you have to speak. And then what else? Then also you have to practice active English, which is not only listening and reading, but it is also writing and speaking. Those two are vital in order to enhance your English, because at school they teach you to just to um, read and and what else, and listening. Yeah, just those two things. I mean, listening, I would say also barely, because what they teach you, I mean, just to listen, that minutia, I would say, that minutia, that irrelevant podcast of just the girl and another girl, a girl, boy, even others, that are just sitting at the bar and they are just talking. I mean, if you think that this way you can teach a boy or a girl a language, then I think you lost. You lost. You lost, because you cannot really demand to a student to learn a language only by giving to him one just one just one podcast to listen. It's it's not good. It's just not a good thing. So what is a good thing is that you have to listen thousand and thousand and thousand of podcasts. You need thousand of podcasts if you want to improve your listening. So also this is important. Then reading, yes, as I just stated, if you want to improve your writing and your writing and your supermarket here. I probably would go to buy some dark chocolate right now. I really need that. I have something still at home anyway. Off topic. And yeah, that's it. Stop complaining and start to definitely talk also with yourself, by yourself, and by just by yourself or by some strangers, because there are a lot of just international people there, and definitely can talk with them without any anxiety, because they will not judge you. So anyway, guys, there is a lot of peace here. I just love the trees and all those stuff, the cats, the peace here. And so that's it. That's how I did. That's how I'm still doing, because you have to remember that you never finish to learn a language. I'm still learning, I'm still in my journey, and this journey is just infinite. I mean, I would say it's just, there is no an ending. I mean, there isn't an ending. It's really, then, I mean, I would say that the language become part of your personality, become just part of your personality. And This is such a crazy, but at the same time, uh, amazing thing, extraordinary, and so it's really worth it because it's so amazing journey. So I would recommend, just say, don't have fear, stop complaining, and just start to talk uh, towards your mirror, in front of your mirror, or to someone. I would say it's better to talk to someone, especially native speaker, because firstly they can correct you. Secondly, you can make new friends, and this is how I made new friends. Probably I will talk about that in the next video. And lastly, your life will become really better. It's going to become better. Yeah, if you learn a language. Bye bye. See you in another video. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a thumbs up, and we'll see you in another video. Bye guys.